And hi guys, hi again and welcome to another reaction for today. And this is going to be Mortal Kombat once again, like Fast 9. This surprised me very much. So, Mortal Kombat Legends. Scorpions, Revenge. So as you know, I'm very tired today, so if I stumble upon my words, my apologies, but yeah, it's only Tuesday, but I feel like I'm having double Monday. Anyway, so Mortal Kombat, guys, this is amazing because animated movie, like what I was waiting for, literally a movie for years now, and I grew up with so many stuff Mortal Kombat, like games, TV shows, so many things, but animated movie, no, not exactly. So I'm like pleasantly surprised because I'm gonna watch it, whatever it is, I'm gonna see it, I'm gonna review it probably. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, of course. And I just can't wait to see this trailer. I just can't. I mean, whatever Mortal Kombat, I'm going to be happy to consume it, so to speak. Although I still haven't bought the latest game, which I have to correct. Hi Geraint, I know. And hi to Ivy. Yeah, absolutely. Is you? I saw that I have a new follower on Instagram, but it was not with the same name. I mean, it was not your name. It's something else. But you are, guess, Baldwin, right? Well, if that is the case, I'm going to follow you back, of course. I'm just going to stall too much if I'm trying to do it now. So after the stream, of course, before I go to bed. So thank you very much for that follow. Yeah, I mean, who did not grow up with Mortal Kombat? I mean, Mortal Kombat has been around forever, so a lot of generations, like at least two, have grown up in some kind of way with Mortal Kombat and continue to do so because we have the games. We may not have something modern to, sink our teeth in, but we do have the games, which kept it going, the franchise for so many years now. So yeah. Okay, and of course, Nikki is here. Okay, Geraint, following you back after the stream. Okay, let's see it, guys, because it's late. And I really want to, so yeah. Putting the big ass MSI headphones, and I bought these because they have an amazing mic. Gosh. And for those of you that don't know, it's ticklish to have long hair, so I have to do this every time. I'm sorry, but I have to fix it. Fix the long hair every time. There's no way around this. No way. Okay. And now, guys, let's see this. Let's see this trailer. Oh boy. Come on, come on.
Once a generation, the finest warriors must do battle to decide the fate of their realm. I, Shang Tsung, welcome you to Mortal Kombat.
If Shao Kahn wins this tournament, Earth as you know it will cease to exist.
Let Mortal Kombat begin!
I will win this tournament.
Let's see what you've got.
What is it you want?
Oh, it's
To
real.
seek my revenge.
Scorpion, get over here!
Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Of course.
Here's Johnny. Goro.
No.
Finish him.
Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge.
Oi.
On digital and Blu-ray.
Okay, guys. Okay. This looks awesome. This looks very, very entertaining, and I do like the dynamic of the trailer. Okay, let's first see what you guys are saying. Ah, Ivy says, okay, I love this. I have decided already. I have to watch this. Yeah, and it's on Blu-ray, so yeah. This is my dream come true. Wow, yeah, it is. They all look great, like the real characters. Yeah, I agree. The animation is good. It's good. Guild of Cage? What? What are you talking about exactly, Nikki? Hey, Clayton, once again, thank you for joining us. Motaro. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not familiar with something? The second movie! Ah! Okay, well, I don't remember the thing. But yeah, this looks good. Aha, I see. Okay. The TV show was good though. I love the TV show. Although it's not like it has, a lot to do with. Oh god, I'm sorry. With the movies. It was totally different, at least as far as I can recall it right now. But let's actually first read the synopsis of it. So, based on the worldwide hit game created by Ed Boon and John Tobias, I hope I didn't butcher that, Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge spotlights the once-in-a-generation tournament between the champions of Outworld and Earthrealm, Earthrealm, a competition that will ultimately determine the fate of Earth and all its citizens. Lord Raiden, protector of Earthrealm, must gather the greatest fighters of his realm to defend it from the evil Shang Tsung in the battle to end all battles, Mortal Kombat. I don't get the premise. I mean, in general, now when I'm grown up, I'm like, what is the meaning of this? Like, every time it's gonna be the same. Like, is there something else behind this that I'm like missing somehow? I have to check if there's like more and more and more to the lore that I forgot about, because I seem to be remembering that there was, some kind of a more sense behind it. It was not like uh senseless fighting for the sake of fighting. I mean, why a world has to be destroyed, a realm, whatever. I just don't get it, but we'll see. And I'm saying this, the person that has grown up with that, but like I said, now that I'm grown up, I'm like, what's the freaking idea? I mean, I love it. I'm just like literally trying to explain it to myself. Hi, Blagoy, hi to you. Warner Brothers Animation? Is Warner Brothers having the right behind this animation, per se? Conquest was the... yeah. Oh, gosh. I have to take a trip down memory lane, I guess. Okay, let's break it down real quick, guys. Epic, nonetheless, yeah. Okay. Actually, the stories of the games are all being, so intriguing.
The finest warriors must do battle.
So, yeah, basically, as far as I remember right now, this is the main story, of course, the you know what everything is about. But behind all of that, each and every character has their own pretty detailed path and story and just background overall. So I do remember about Scorpio and Sub-Zero, how they were, you can say, natural enemies. Sonya also had a lot of stuff, a lot of story behind her. Even freaking
To
Johnny,
decide the fate of
yeah, he was basically like a archetype of Jean-Claude Van Damme or something like that.
I, Shang Tsung, welcome you to Mortal.
I, Shang Tsung, do not have anything to do but to watch people fight to the death because I decided that the world must end or somebody's realm. You know what? It's going to make a very good sketch. A very good sketch. Uh, if I, well, probably there is such a sketch, I don't know, but there's also a similar episode of Johnny Bravo where a race of aliens had like a contest of wits this time, and whoever loses, their planet gets destroyed. So basically, Johnny Bravo was so stupid that when they decided to, when the smartest of the aliens compared his brainwaves, they had some kind of a, you know, um, like what's the word for that? You can say some cables attached to their heads, their opposite heads. But when he saw how empty Johnny Bravo's head is, he got into a complete despair, and he basically like had something like a brain aneurysm, or he went crazy. So that meant that Johnny Bravo wins, and the main alien that was kind of running that as a show, like literally like a Big Brother type of a show, but obviously bigger in scale. He was like, "Oh, we lost. Okay, well, guys, we have to destroy our own planet now. Well, okay, boop." Boof, the planet is gone. So that was so funny. So if Shang Tsung, lost, he was like, have to destroy my own realm. Well, chop chop, guys. So funny. Um, I actually do remember that Warner Brothers, as a company, they do own the game studio that produced the games, but I just didn't make the connection with this. That's something. Well, if you say so, I mean. They're so cool. They're sitting so cool. Oh, just let me get back to that shot. So he's like, and Johnny Cage is like, I'm just handsome with the suit and the glasses with the cool hairdo, you know. And yeah, and this guy he's great. Ah. Yeah, it's also a reality show that exists in Johnny Bravo's world.
If Shao Kahn wins this tournament, Earth as you know it will cease to exist.
Yeah, he's gonna build towers of lava that look like something out of Samurai Jack, but only cooler because the animation is way better. The style of animation.
Let Mortal Kombat begin.
That's gonna be so interesting because so many of those characters are so highly revered, of course, respected, loved, and all of that. So you're always like, well, who's gonna win between this and this guy and this guy? Like, always is this ongoing, you know, like not wondering because we've seen it so many times, but you always like, when you see a new interpretation of Mortal Kombat, of the story. Mostly that is done in the games now, but the point is that you always wonder like who's gonna win. Everybody are very, 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 very good, and everybody has their own special talents and skills, And so between Sub-Zero, for instance, and Scorpio, there's always like the question, who's stronger, who is better, who is, more skilled, like what is the, who's more likely to win, who won the most times, and all of those things, and Kun Lao and Sonya and Johnny Cage, and so interesting. Like every time the question is like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win between these guys? So yeah, I think there's something about him that makes him like better, but I just forget, guys. And of course we have Raiden, who's supposed to be a god, but even he can get his ass kicked somehow. Yeah, he looks very powerful with that lightning.
I will win this
Wow,
tournament.
he's so cool.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's see what you get, you monster. I'm just a very cool, badass woman. But let's see what you get. I mean, I'm kidding. She has,
Let's see what you
strengths.
got.
But it's like, I'm pretty sure that she doesn't have any supernatural powers, or I'm mistaken, I don't know. And he has a lot of them. Just in the mere fact that he's not even a human, makes him pretty much a lot stronger. I'm pretty sure.
What is it you want?
Ooh, Sub-Zero's like, I'm just gonna be, just stay here and look into the distance and just gonna be super badass and awesome. I love it. I just love it so much. Hi to Nicholas Nardon. Well, welcome to this live stream, and I'm now on the trailer breakdown, by the way. Yeah, we all need this movie, guys. After waiting so long and only having the games, pretty much, which are great, and we do need a movie, and there are some I actually fan made here on YouTube. I can recall for I mean since like, well, I think it's been at least maybe 3 years. I don't know. I have to check. But yeah, the point is, we have not had this, and we really need it.
To seek my revenge.
Who is this guy? I can't remember who is this guy.
To seek my revenge.
That is, that begs the question. Revenge. I mean, revenge. For what? What did happen? I'm very curious. Or they're just referring to the original story of Scorpio and Sub-Zero, where I think Sub-Zero did something to Scorpio, but I just can't remember right now. Damn it, have to like sit down when I can. Well, I can because I don't have time, but at least like listen to some kind of a recap of the whole story, because there's a lot of time has passed since I last had like a, well, any kind of a memory refresh on Mortal Kombat. Damn it, and that's mostly because I also still haven't played the new game. That's so cool. Raiden is like the Flash. I was like, is that the Flash? Is that you, Barry Allen, just broke through the Speed Force and, came out of the other dimension? I mean, I'm kidding, but really, Liu Kang. I don't know what his powers were, but I remember when I was a kid and, I was playing the games, and I always wanted to play with Liu Kang because he just looked like the whole package to me. And it turns out, he was very cool looking. He was the handsome guy that's, martial artist, obviously a master. He was not the monster or any other type. And Sub-Zero and Scorpio looked evil. So I was like, well, I don't want to play with evil guys. So he was the natural choice. But yeah, he had some very cool moves in the older games. In the new games as well. I'm just, saying what I remember at the moment. Oh, yeah. I don't know what she got, but yeah, she can kick ass. And Johnny Cage was like, so you can say, well, he's the movie star. He's not like, he doesn't seem like a threat, but he's really, really good. Nasty guy, you say? What? Gee, oh yeah.
Goro.
And this guy, every time that he appears in the games or whatever, he's like, okay, it's about to go down. It's gonna be tough.
Finish him.
Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge.
Well, they're all pretty much legends in there. Oi, I think that was off with his head. Yikes.
On digital and Blu-ray.
There's something so cool about, Scorpio, just because he can always be surrounded by the fire and all that visual aesthetic to it. Just great. I love it. Okay, guys. So, as you know, well, as some of you know, it's super late here my time. So I have to go to bed. Tomorrow it's Wednesday, and that means that it's my stream, my Bulgarian stream. But because I'm going, on Thursday to Germany, I don't know if I'm gonna try to, sneak something else in. So it's not going to be only the Bulgarian stream. But again, I don't know how I'm gonna be with the time. With whatever is possible, guys. At least one thing I hope I can do tomorrow. So yeah, the Bulgarian fans, you can stay tuned for that. I'm gonna stream probably here as well and Twitch at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'm excited. We have 2 amazing trailers so far this week, and it's only Tuesday. Yes. Sorry, milkshake. It's YouTube. That's why I say just watch Facebook or watch Twitter, and yeah, I'm gonna post there. And again, I'm going to start and try to use the new app Rumble. But again, the video quality, I'm not happy with that. So yeah, when I'm not happy with the video quality, I'm not gonna film myself. Probably gonna film something else and talk about something else that like for instance, the fact that freaking Edge returned in WWE, and I could not believe that happened. Just could not believe. And he's, by the way, amazing actor. I just can't believe how amazing he is. If you watch Vikings, and I know that Ivy, you watch Vikings. Amazing actor, like top notch. You can never say that that was a wrestler his whole life. I mean, The Rock became pretty good actor through the years. John Cena has some great performances, and he has so many movies now behind his back. He's about to be in Fast 9, and I mean some other guys, but the main guys are really The Rock and John Cena. But Edge, with that role in Vikings, so dramatic, so well, it's not like super main role, but he's definitely been there for the last 2 seasons in every episode, and he delivered one of the most disturbing, most like emotionally filled performances that I've ever seen on the show, and pretty much the Red Wedding equivalent for Vikings. Red Wedding is a particular scene in Game of Thrones that became very famous, not for good reasons, but he delivered that type of thing on Vikings, and I'm just floored by his performance. So that is just besides the point, but I mean that when I cannot dedicate a video on a particular topic like this on that platform, I could try to really grow that, because at least they are presenting some function to to creators, so somehow we can grow. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I have to try it. I just have to try it. So have that in mind. I already created a channel on Rumble. Um, I don't know if you can find me just by my name. You know, Gary J Reviews. Everything is Gary J Reviews. But basically, you can create individual channels there, and then just
What up,
say
guys? It's your boy
sorry.
Revere. And it's your
Sorry, but every time that I get into,
So that being said, you guys, the video comes out.
you know, this,
Alright, this next.
I see a video by somebody. I don't know why it's that, but that's how it's made. I just installed it today, so I'm yet to, you know, discover it. The only way to respond to something is to make a video of it. So there's no comments, and that's great from one side, because that means that if somebody does not agree with something that you said, the only way that it can, I mean, he or she can respond to you is to make a video, which will make those people no longer be able to hide behind their keyboard. That's something else. So Think Pro, that is just on top of my head what I called my channel there. It's called, and yeah, Think Pro, guys, on Gauge Reviews on Rumble, and gonna start creating stuff there like these following days. It's basically like a mini vlogging app or something, so yeah, we see how it goes. That is it for me, guys. Yeah, insane. Well, I've watched it. Yeah, he returned. He was cleared since, I mean, 9 years, guys. He was off the ring 9 years, and he was cleared finally by the doctors, because just like 2 years ago he appeared for something like a guest appearance, and he was not cleared, and he was still convinced that he can never compete again on the ring, because if he tried, the doctors told him previously that he would to be paralyzed, but now it seems that he recovered, and he is clear that what he went through on the Royal Rumble in terms of, punishment, falling down, hitting him, and Monday Night Raw. I heard that, I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that Randy Orton beat him with a chair or something. They started making him, so beatable in the first 2 seconds, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Clayton. Yeah, Bogoy. Well, yeah, I'm watching. Well, I these days I can get to it, but I grew up with WWE. I grew up with the Rock, John Cena, Stone Cold, mostly John Cena. And I caught The Rock at the end of his career, basically, and then I watched since John Cena, and till today. And I had to kind of stop watching it just because I did not have time. The shows were getting longer and longer, and the storylines were getting more ridiculous. And I was like, what is happening? I just can't stand this. It's just like a soap opera. I mean, there are so many decisions that were questionable, and I did not like it very much. But yeah, in general, I'm a wrestling fan and a UFC fan, and yeah, I mean, those things are not, they're not the same. But I just love both, and I watch both. Like, I always wait for the next pay-per-view. The latest one with Conor McGregor is so great. It was so awesome. The way that he was able to win so fast. Just awesome stuff. So yeah, I love both things. Yeah. Same. Oh, that's great. Well, what to tell ya? I also watch, the Olympia when I can. I mean, I'm a fan of some sports, you can say, especially the fighting stuff, the bodybuilding stuff, all of that. It has begun, yeah. Cold is the ocean, spray, and carry power, and on its way. That's great. Okay, guys. So have a great night. Once again, tomorrow, hopefully, Bulgarian stream. I'm going to play probably The Witcher again, just because I just love it. I want to get into it. I want to get the armor. I want to dress him well. So yeah, I'm excited actually for that. I'm excited to play a game these days. Good night. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you guys. Bye, and yeah, thank you for all the support. And for the new guys, check the links down below. You can follow me on whatever you like. Till next time, with me, Gary G Reviews. Yeah, awesome Wednesday, Clayton. Sleep well, everybody. Sleep well, Ivy, Blagoy, everybody else. Get around. Bye, guys. Mwah.